Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So you all, this is the much awaited, anticipated, requested video of the Victoria's Secret new spring summer collections. And if you haven't seen my haul video, I will link it above. Please check it out because I'm not going to go over everything I hauled, but I'm going to go over the new collections. So the first one we're going to start with is the Spring Days collection. And this is the one, Victoria's Secret, they always come out with like a floral collection for spring. They have 4 fragrances. We're going to go over them now. I'm going to start with Sunshine Haze. And this packaging is just okay. I mean, it's nice, but it's not, you know, mind-blowingly gorgeous because Victoria's Secret packaging sometimes can be stunning. This is just okay. So the notes for Sunshine Haze are airy honeysuckle and jasmine musk. And it says illuminated by the sun. So what I'm going to do, I wrote down my thoughts about these, and then we're going to see if it's the same. Because sometimes I feel like my nose is broken because I smell so much. So I'm going to see if it's a little different, my opinion now. Okay, so after this is set, I'm getting just a kind of, it's a light, kind of fresh, a little powdery floral. That's what I'm getting now. So let me see. Okay, so I did say about the same thing. I said it was a barely any smell, but I do smell it, but it's not strong. It's not what I would call, it's one you have to overspray, but that could probably annoy you because it is very floral, or it would be one someone would have to be close to you to smell. Yeah, it's a floral musky fragrance that's just okay. It's nothing, I wrote down basic. It's a basic floral fragrance. It's nothing, I mean, it's not bad. It's not stupendously great. It's just a good old basic, nice floral fragrance. Nothing that stands out that makes it special to me. It's just nice, you know, and this is one I don't know if I want to keep because it doesn't grab me at all. I mean, not at all. But it's nice, but I've smelled it before and I've smelled better. So that is Sunshine Haze. So the next mist we're going to talk about in this collection is Floral Bloom. And you know, I'm just a sucker for pink, so I just think that is so pretty. And let me show you on the back. That is how they do the description with those letters like that. So I think that's a nice touch. The notes in Floral Bloom are blush petals, golden daffodil, bursting with flowers. Yeah, this is a very sweet floral. It's very pink and girly. It makes me think of a sweet, jammy floral. Think of like a syrupy floral. Think of the DNA of Absolutely Blooming or something like that. But that's a fruity floral. And I want to say I get like a hint of fruitiness in here. But it's no fruit, you know, it's no fruit notes listed. It's only flowers. Only floral notes, but this is a sweet, girly floral. I do like this one. This is nice. I do like it. I don't think it's very unique. I think, like I said, Victoria's Secret, they come out with floral collections since I have been really paying attention every year for spring. And it can get repetitive, but this is very pretty. When it says blush petals, that's what I think of. Pink. Think of, I'm not saying it smells like this, but think of like Mon Paris. That's a very pretty, flirty, girly, fruity floral fragrance. That's kind of what this is giving me. But yeah, I like this. This is pretty. But I won't say unique, but I will say it is very pretty, and that is again Floral Bloom. So the next one we're going to talk about is Petal High, and this is one I was so excited about because this has marshmallow flower, elderberry nectar, dancing with the breeze. So I just saw marshmallow and I was like, OMG, I'm so excited. Okay, this smells better than when I first smelled it, because what I wrote down, it was just a nice fruity floral, and it still is, but it has an airiness and a fluffiness to it that I wasn't getting before. I do like this. This is pretty. Oh yeah, I do like it. I'm trying to see, I don't know what marshmallow flower is. I don't know if that has anything to do with, you know, just plain old marshmallows. But maybe that's that sweetness I'm getting. It's a sweet, airy, think of like whipped cream or meringue with some Now, I wouldn't say, I'm sorry, y'all, I wouldn't say this is very unique either. And I think it's because if you have a huge collection, you smell a lot of things. And plus, if you review on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, whatever forum you use, you smell a lot and it gets to a point it's not super unique. But when I say that, it's not for the average, you know, buyer who doesn't have over 100 fragrance mists. This is very pretty. I really like this. And at first when I was doing, you know, testing these out, you know, forming my opinion, I was like, you know, I don't think I need the lotion in any of these, but it's two that I'm thinking maybe I do need the lotion. Okay, so this was the other fragrance mist in this collection I was so excited about just because of the name, and it is Rainbow Shower. Now this has notes of vivid plumeria, dewy pear, painting the sky. So plumeria is not a note I normally go for. I think it's at Bath and Body Works. They had a plumeria mist or something set way back in the day that it was just not for me. So let me see how I think about rainbow showers now. Okay, I think the same thing. I wrote down it's a nice, fresh floral scent. And I think it's that plumeria and the pear together, you know, because pear gives a freshness, sometimes a sweetness. So it's like I'm getting kind of it's a weird... But it doesn't smell bad, but it's like a chalky, powdery, strong floral fighting with the pear. Like it's not just blended well together. It doesn't smell bad. And it is pleasant. It's like you have to get past that first initial blast of that plumeria that's just in your face, in my opinion, and it's not playing nicely. I mean, it's not playing perfectly with the pear because I don't think it smells bad. But this is one I'm going to have to wear and see because I'm also kind of getting like a baby powder smell from it. So I'm going to have to play with this one and see what I think of it. So this Spring Days collection, I'm going to rank them from my least favorite to my most favorite. And it's hard to do these when you just, well, you know what? Number 4 is going to be Sunshine Haze because it's just a floral. It's nothing that's grabbing my attention and making me think it's just so good. So that's number 4, Spring Haze. I don't know why I put it way over there. Number 3, I'm going to have to say Rainbow Shower because I'm not sure about it yet. It's nice, but I'm like picking up different notes every time I smell it. So I'm going to have to see how I want to wear this and then form my opinion on whether I think I'm going to keep this one. Sunshine Haze, I'm not liking this. It's not bad, but it's just blah. It's just blah. So I don't think I want to keep this one. This one I think I do want to keep because I like that baby powder note that I was picking up a little bit with that. So we'll see about this one, but it is number 3 for now. I'm going to go number 2, Petal High, because even though I like the way it smelled, this time, I liked it before, but I really, really liked it after smelling it now on the video. But number 1 has to be Floral Bloom because I like this immediately. Now, I know I said it's not super unique, and I explained why, but it is a very pretty, girly, pink. I know it doesn't have fruit, but it makes me think, let's say sweet floral fragrance that is so nice and so feminine. So yeah, I like this one. It's going to be number 1 for me. Now, I told y'all before I have so much lotion and body butters and body creams, that body oils that I was just not going to just buy lotions anymore, matching lotions, unless I really loved it. So out of this collection, the only 2 I would even consider buying lotions for at this point would be these 2. But I'm leaning towards I don't need the lotions because I think I have things that will match with both of those well. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to purchase any lotions for that collection, at least not now. And sales are getting, you know, they're few and far between with Victoria's Secret. The sale I'm willing to spend my money on, because they went up to these mists. The fragrance mists of Victoria's Secret now are, I think it's $20. No. So when they have the 2, I think it's buy 2, get 3, I still don't want to pay $40 and get, you know, you're getting $60 worth for free. But I don't know. They're buy 2, get 3 free. Probably because with their coupons. One thing Victoria's Secret they were so good about, but now I guess, you know, they're trying to keep that company going. You can't, the coupons, they don't let you use the coupons when items are on sale anymore. So that's about the only time I shop at Victoria's Secret. So the coupons are useless for me, because I was trying to put in coupon codes and they weren't working. So with Bath and Body Works, you know, they can have the buy 3, get 3, and you know, you can have your 20% off or your $10 off, or your 25% off. And it makes it like, okay, it's fine with me. It brings the price down enough. Victoria's Secret doesn't do that. So for me, I said all that to say this. If I decide to get these lotions, it would be during the semi-annual sale. Unless they have another, you know, it hasn't been $5.95 for a minute, but if they have another $6.95 sale or something like that, I might, but I'm not like, yes, I really want these lotions like I was with the, it was the one with the cherry mist. Y'all, I can't even think of it. That I love that collection and didn't get one, the Decadent line, maybe, didn't get one lotion. Because I can't remember, I couldn't find, I kept missing the sales, or they weren't having a sale. So yeah, or it was sold out online. The lotions were sold out online. So these, from the Spring Days collection, I'm good. If I don't get the lotions, I will not be heartbroken at all. So the next collection we're going to talk about is the Heat collection. And this is the collection that they come out with every year also. I think they do it twice a year, one for fall, winter, one for spring, summer, where these must be their top selling fragrances in the Fragrance Mist collection, because these are the only 4 they always do limited edition collections for. So this year it's called the Heat collection, and the first one we're going to talk about is Pure Seduction Heat. Now this has notes of sparkling raspberry, sun-kissed hibiscus. Pure Seduction heats up. So let's see how this smells. This reminds me of something, and I don't know, I was scared of this when I saw hibiscus, because you all, I've told you in previous videos, I don't tend to like hibiscus in fragrance mist. Bodycology has one. I think it's coconut hibiscus. I hate it. Bath and Body Works came out with, I can't remember the name of it, a hibiscus when the packaging was gorgeous. I hated it. So, but then I got the Mix Bar hibiscus perfume. Love that one. If you haven't seen my review of their newest fragrances, I will link it above. Check it out. And so it's okay. I'm going to give it a chance. And this reminds me of something, and maybe it's that note. But the first thing I thought of when I smelled this is sugarcane. And I don't even know how sugarcane smells, y'all. So I'm tripping. But I think I thought of some way a sugarcane light raspberry floral scent. And I don't mind the hibiscus. I smell it in here. I don't mind it. Y'all know Pure Seduction has never been my forte. Not the original, not the flankers. I have one Pure Seduction that I liked from some fall, their fall winter collection of the limited edition of this line. I like that one. And guess what? I like this one. It's interesting. This smells different to me. I don't know if, I don't know why, but I do like it. Yeah, I like me another Pure Seduction. So now I have two in my collection. Okay, the next fragrance mist we're going to talk about is Love Spell Heat. And this has notes of juicy nectarine and radiant sandalwood. Now, this is interesting to me. When I first smell this, and I think it now, you wouldn't think nectarine would be sexy. For some reason, this is giving me sexy nectarines. And it's like a sexy citrus scent. And the sandalwood kind of, I feel like it comes and goes. I feel like it's mainly a citrus scent. But I do smell the original Love Spell DNA in this mist. It's in there. Like, I can tell if you worn Love Spell, you know it. You'd be like, okay, yeah, this is a flanker of Love Spell. In my opinion, that's what I get. But it's got that, it's a sexy nectarine citrus note that is interesting. I don't know if I love it, but I do like it. And that is, again, Love Spell Heat. So next we're going to talk about Velvet Petals Heat. This has notes of sugared iris and golden amber. Y'all, it is something about Velvet Petals from the original. It took me a minute to fall in love with it, and even want to try it. The flankers, it's like I'll smell them. They all smell very interesting to me. And it turns into I don't like it at all, or I end up loving it. This is one I think I'm going to love. It's a sugary, powdery floral. And when I first smelled this, it was like a sourness that I was picking up. I'm not getting that now, thank goodness. But it's still very unique, and maybe a hint of like a hint of a candy note. I mean, the barest hint. And I don't know if it's because, you know, iris is usually powdery. So I'm getting where I'm getting the sugary, sweet, powdery note. Yeah, it smells familiar, but I like it. Yeah. So this is interesting. But when I first smelled it, I was getting that it was a sour undertone that I was like, no. But I'm not getting it now. So I like the way it smells now. I like powdery scents. Like I said, it's a sugary, powdery floral. And it's like the more I smell it with a hint of like, maybe think candy dust, like from some hard candy or something. I don't know, but I do like it. I don't know if I'm gonna say love. Like, I haven't loved any of these that I've talked about so far, but I do like it, and I'm glad I have it, because I can't think of anything that smells like this. And that's what I can always say about the Velvet Petals. It's like they change it every single time. Like with Love Spell, when they do these, usually I can smell the Love Spell DNA. Usually I can smell Pure Seduction DNA. Usually. Bare Vanilla, usually I can. But this is one, they change it up. For all the collections where I've really been paying attention, this is the one they change up every time. And this to me is unique. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this. So yeah, I'm glad I have it, and I'm glad that sour note went away, because I'm loving the way it smells. No, I'm liking the way it smells now, and it feels like it could turn into a love. So yep, that is Velvet Petals Heat. Okay, last and certainly not least, Kayla Michelle had me so excited to smell this. I couldn't wait. This is Bare Vanilla Heat with notes of spiced mango and solar coconut. Okay, so when I first smelled this, I went, okay, they totally changed this one. But then the more I smelled it, I was like, okay, I can pick up the Bare Vanilla DNA. So think Bare Vanilla with a sexy, spicy fruit. And that solar coconut does come through. I looked, I was like, what would solar come through? And they were like, it brings an illuminating, a brightness to the fragrances. And it does, because even though it's that bare vanilla, and like I said, with spicy fruit, and think you're just out there having a good time. And I picture like you're like sweating and glistening and dancing and having a good time. This is how you would smell. But you have that freshness to you too. This is good, okay? I'm liking it more. Like, I liked it when I smelled it originally and sprayed it on my skin, but I'm liking it more as it settles. Oh yeah, that's good. This is a good, sexy daytime or nighttime, like beachy, summertime scent. It's just, this is good, y'all. Bare Vanilla Heat brings the heat, okay? This is good. Bare Vanilla Heat. All right, so I'm going to rank this collection from least to my favorite. So coming in at number 4, you know, I thought it was going to be another one, but I think it's going to be Love Spell, because this is the one where I immediately said I can smell Love Spell. And this is one I liked more when I sprayed it earlier than spraying it now, than smelling it now. I don't dislike it, but I liked it more, you know, a few days ago when I first was doing this, spraying this, than I do just smelling it from the cap. So yeah, this is going to be number 4. Number 3 is going to be, well, let me smell it. Okay, number 3 is going to be Pure Seduction Heat. And again, even though I really like this, it's interesting, I don't know if it's super unique. I don't know yet, but it's interesting. So yeah, this collection is kind of hard, because as I'm smelling them again, I'm like, okay, Heat collection, you bringing your game with this one. So number 2 is going to be Velvet Petals Heat, and I thought this was going to be number 4 because of that sour note, but now I'm not getting it. And to me, this was the one, like I just said, they always change it up the most and surprise me with it. So I do really enjoy this one, Velvet Petals Heat. And number 1, like I said, Bare Vanilla didn't come to play, y'all. She didn't bring the heat, she brought the fire. So number 1 is Bare Vanilla Heat. And let me see. So at first I was like, I don't need any of the lotions. Okay, strike that. I was thinking, okay, Bare Vanilla Heat smells that spicy fruit that I pick up when I wear it. I said, okay, I think I'll get the lotion with that one. Then I was like, oh, I'm fine. I don't need it. But now I'm thinking I would like the lotion in Bare Vanilla Heat and possibly Velvet Petals Heat. But I'm going to play with them and see. But I think I'm leaning towards Bare Vanilla Heat. And while we're talking about it, I would want to get a backup of Bare Vanilla Heat. I'm going to have to wear it out and see. But I'm thinking that might be backup worthy for me. And that's the only one so far that I would say I would at least want one other mist. Because, y'all, it's that good. That is what I call sexy in the summer, honey. That smells good. And I'm so happy they changed it up enough that if you don't like Bare Vanilla, you still might like Bare Vanilla Heat. Because they change, this is one, they don't usually change it up too much. This is one I think is worth trying out even if you don't like Bare Vanilla Heat. This is one to check out. Even if you don't like Bare Vanilla, the original, I think it's worth checking out Bare Vanilla Heat. Okay, so the last collection we're going to talk about is called, let me see, Tropochroma. I think that's what we're going to call it. Or, I think that's how it's pronounced, so that's what we're going to go with. The first one we're going to talk about is the one I was so scared of based on the color, and this is Palm Lagoon. And they have, that picture on the back. Let me see. So the notes in here, I can't see it holding it up, y'all. The notes are mango palm and electric coconut. So let's see how this smells. Okay. So I was scared of this one because it was green and I was thinking green floral, and y'all know that's very hit or miss with me. But this smells like a beachy coconut with sweet juicy mango musk. You get mostly the coconut, but yeah, it's good. It's a nice, pleasant, beachy, summery, tropical vacation kind of scent. And I do like it. I really do. So that is Palm Lagoon. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about, the name, I was like, oh Lord, how's this going to smell? This is Plumeria Beach with notes of rainbow plumeria and chromatic rose island bliss. And Palm Lagoon said it was a tropical oasis. Those are all sounding just heavenly to me right now. Okay, so this is interesting. Think of when I first smell this, and so I still feel the same way. Think of a tropical island with lush, beautiful, fragrant flowers everywhere. That's what you get. And it makes me think of Lush too, maybe some of their floral scents, because it's very potent, it's very fragrant. Yeah, think if you were in Hawaii and they put not one lei, but you have like a ton around your neck and you're just getting that beautiful floral essence. That's what this gives me. You're on an island. You have your flower in your hair and you're walking and it's just a beautiful, lush, in the movies, or if you've been on those vacations and you see those beautiful flowers on the islands and this is just what it gives me. It's very pretty. To me, as these are in this collection, your typical, floral fragrances. This is a tropical. This has a tropicalness to it. Floral scent. It is vacation. It is exotic smelling to me, because it doesn't just smell like your typical floral, fragrance. This is nice. I was scared of the name because, Plumeria, I'm always a little cautious, but this is good. Plumeria Beach. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is Vanilla Tropic. Beautiful packaging. So this has Bronze Vanilla, Bright Lotus, Found Paradise. So y'all, I was so excited about this one. Let me see if I still feel the same way. Okay. So I wrote down that this smelled like a floral tropical vanilla without enough vanilla. And it's, what are the notes? I don't know if it's because lotus, and usually lotus, lily, jasmine. I love the way Victoria's Secret, they do those notes. It's something with this scent. I'm liking it more now, but I'm not loving it. I'm disappointed with it. For some reason, I'm getting now like a watery, floral, vanilla, kind of maybe a musk. Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird one. Like right now I'm smelling it. It's okay. Will I come to love it? I don't know. But it's one I'm not ready to say I don't need it. Like I'm ready to say Sunshine Haze, I don't need it. I'm not ready to say it with this. Because it's different smelling, but I keep looking at it because I'm waiting for that vanilla. And it is a vanilla. I do get some vanilla, but it's not what I was expecting. It's interesting. I know I keep using that word to describe some of these fragrance mists because they are, yeah, it's just, okay, hold on. It's soft. Like I said, watery. I'm getting like an aquatic note, even though it's not listed. Think watery floral vanilla. So I guess it is unique in that, and the more I'm smelling it, I'm liking it, but I'm still not understanding it. Let me put it that way. I'm not understanding what they were going for with it. And I don't know if I want to go there with them yet, but I'm not ready to, let's say banish them on the island. So I don't know. So there's Tropic Vanilla. My bad, Vanilla Tropic. This last one, I love the packaging. I love the packaging of this entire I have to look at the name. Tropochroma collection. But this, oh my goodness, this is pink. This is Pineapple Cove. This is the one that I've heard a lot of people talk about the most. This has notes of pink pineapple, nectar, papaya, sweet retreat. Okay, so I'm going to just read what I wrote. This smells like the note. This smells like the notes that's listed on the back, but with more of the rind of the fruits to me. I was thinking when I smelled this, I was gonna get juicy, sweet, pineapple, papaya heaven. I thought I was gonna be smelling like a juicy tropical drink. I think that's what I had imagined. And it's not that at all to me. It's not as juicy as I thought it was going to be. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be, but there's a subtle sweetness to it. But think of, like I said, you're not getting, I don't know if it's called the meat, but the pineapple, you're not getting the pineapple. You're not getting the meaty, the fruit of it. You're getting the rind to me. That's what I'm smelling. And then you're getting a little sweetness thrown in there. It's interesting. I think I can't remember the name of it from Bath and Body Works, that pineapple mist that they just came out with. I think that's sweeter than this. But I wish I had thought to, is it in here with me? Okay, y'all, I hope I'm, in the same spot or somewhat, but I had to get it. So this is Pink Pineapple Sunrise, and this has notes of sweet pink pineapple. This has pink pineapple, this has palm sugar, and this has sun-drenched nectar. So this has papaya. So this one, yeah, it's sweeter. It just immediately, I loved it. This is one I smelled and went, huh? When I first smelled it. Because it took me aback. And it's something, y'all, I hate to say this, but now that I'm smelling this, you know how I said in that Thank You Next perfume from Ariana Grande, and it was another perfume. It's like I'm getting a pickle note. And it's something with certain fragrances, because I was getting it a little bit with another perfume. I can't think of it right now. It's Dolce & Gabbana. That is something when they be mixing these fruits and these sugars. I don't know what happens with some of these fragrances where that pickle note will come out. And I'm getting it a little bit in here. Now, I'm going to have to wear this and see. But yeah. So, if you like Pink Pineapple Sunrise, there's no guarantee you're going to like Pineapple Cove. Because even though they kind of look alike, they have similar notes. This is sweet, fruity, easy to wear, people pleasing. This is one, like I said, it's more of the rind of the fruit. It has a subtle sweetness. To me, it's not very juicy. And now I was like, what is that note I'm getting? And it finally came to me. It reminds me of that Thank You Next, but with the pickle note that some people can pick up. And unfortunately, I'm one of the ones who can pick up that note. I wish I wasn't, but I am. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm going to keep it because I want to see, how it wears. But now I finally was like, what is that note? It was driving me crazy. Let me see if I still get it. And see, now it's not as strong. And that's what that perfume would do with me. It would like come and go, depending on, what I would wear. And it would be strong in the beginning and then it would leave. So yeah, this is what I'm going to have to play with. But I do like it. But I just wanted to do a reference. I like Pink Pineapple Sunrise from Bath & Body Works more. So, okay. And one other thing before I rank these, I had purchased in my haul video the Tropic vanilla, and I wanted to compare vanilla Tropic. So this has notes of coconut and chilled vanilla, and this is vanilla and lotus. So they're not the same. I mean, they have similarities. They do. Now, this is one, at first I was like, this is going back. When I wanted to give you an update on this too. But after letting it settle on my skin and smelling it now after it's settled, I actually like it the way it smells more than the vanilla Tropic, because this Tropic vanilla right now has an airiness to it that I really like. And this is one these are both kind of ones I'm trying to figure out, but I know I'm going to keep them. So yeah, and this was spilling, y'all. I don't know why it was leaking so badly. It wasn't broken or anything, but I don't know. Some of these just leak. Let me know if that's happened with y'all lately with some of your Victoria's Secret mist. Okay, so now we're going to rank the Tropochroma collection, and I really don't know which way I'm going with this. So let me turn them around. Number 4. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Number 4 is going to be... okay, I'm going to say number 4 is going to be Vanilla Tropic. And it's number 4 because I'm still not sure what kind of fragrance this is yet. I'm not understanding where they were going. I want to get in the car and go with them, but I just don't know yet. So I'm like, I know I'm gonna keep it. I know I'm gonna wear it and figure it out. But right now it's number 4 because I'm just not sure. Number 3, surprisingly, is going to be Pineapple Cove because I am picking up a pickle note here and there, here and there, here and there. And so I'm gonna have to play with this because it does remind me of Thank You Next. And that was driving me crazy. I'm saying something in here. Sometimes I smell it, sometimes I don't. When I don't smell it, it's still not what I was expecting, but I thought I would rank it higher. But now that I figured out what it is, and I've been through that before with that perfume and that mist, it's number 3. Number 2 is going to be Palm Lagoon, because this is one I was expecting to just be like taking it back because I saw this green, and I've noticed when perfumes or fragrance mists are green like this, usually I don't like them because it's too floral for me. But this is one I really like because it is that coconut and mango. See, I didn't even read the notes. I just ordered these all because I knew people were asking me about, when I was going to review them. And surprisingly, the number 1 spot is blowing my mind is Plumeria Beach because it's just so, I just want to just be walking around in a swimsuit. Is it called with a sarong, wrapped around with a flower in my hair, have some waves going. I just want the wind to be blowing, and I'm walking by and smelling the beach, the water, the flowers, and everything blended together. This is a vibe. That's what this is for me. So yeah, this is number 1. So I was surprised about that. So I wrote down my final thoughts on this collection, and so let me tell you what I initially thought before re-smelling these. That's why you got to give yourself time. I wrote down I'm not really impressed or in love or blown away with any of them. And I must say, let me see if I still feel that way. As a whole, sometimes Victoria's Secret, they'll come out with a collection. I'll love every mist in that collection. I'm not going to say I was blown away, but I will say, I'm not going to say I was, okay. I have a lot. I review a lot. I smell a lot. So it's getting harder and harder for me to just gush over every little thing now. Because, you get to a point, it gets repetitive. It gets kind of redundant. I will say that I'm not going to say I wasn't impressed with any of them because some of them actually impressed me. So that's why I have to give myself time. And I thought it'd be fun to just go through and say what I thought, a few days ago, as opposed to how I'm smelling it now. So that has changed. I was not blown away with anything to where I smelled it and went, oh, yeah, it was so good. Now, the closest I got to that was Bare Vanilla Heat. So this was one that almost took me there. Okay, I also wrote, I found the majority of them nice, which I do, but forgettable. So what I meant by that, and I stand by nice but forgettable, because I can't remember what Sunshine Haze smells like right now. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you exactly what. Okay, this collection, the Spring Days, is very forgettable. I can tell you about this one because this is the one that stood out the most to me. But it's mostly forgettable because they're not super unique. So I will stand by that. Now the Heat collection, I'm not going to say is forgettable. The Tropochroma collection, I'm not going to say forgettable. But I will say I didn't instantly fall in love with any of them. And that was with all of them. Because with Bare Vanilla Heat, even though I liked it, I was like, oh, I don't know. And then smelling it today, I was like, woo, yes. So I didn't instantly fall in love with any of them. And that has been the theme of 2022 for me. You know, I've had some I really liked, but I haven't had that moment, you know, of smelling something and going, oh my goodness. I haven't had that yet. I've had, that smells really good. I like that. I've had, you know, quite a few of those moments, but I have not had the perfume or fragrance mist that I went, oh my goodness. I haven't had that moment yet. So I will stand by that. I did not instantly fall in love with any of them. I fell in like with them. And I feel like this heat is almost a love, but I want to wear it out. So, but yeah, I feel like this one is going to be a love. I really do. Bare Vanilla Heat. So, and I wrote down, my opinion could change after wearing them out. And see, my opinion already changed some. And I feel like this is going to change more when you get in there and you layering, and you're doing your routine. And, you know, that's when you really see how sometimes, you know, instantly, that's not for me. I have that. I don't need that. And then sometimes you have fragrances where you have to wear them and you go, okay, now I really am sure I don't need it in my collection, even though it's nice. Or, oh my goodness, what was wrong with me? I love this. And I've had all of those happen to me in the course of my life, and especially since I've started this channel. All right, y'all. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below telling me, tell me your thoughts on these collections. I would like to know, because still, like I just said, I feel like in 2022, I have not been blown away yet. I want to be, but I haven't been. So I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on these fragrance mints from Victoria's Secret. Please share this video with everyone who loves Victoria's Secret and to smell good like we all do. And please turn on your notification bell so you won't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.